Hi, you're watching the Empress of Tarot with Kate. I'm going to be reading for the collective and for anyone who joins. To leave me a question, just use the chat box. Hi, Sophia. Oh, it was so much fun. I'm going to get back on the boat soon. Yeah. Thank you, Sophia. Hi, Drashidi. Wondering about intentions. Does H have for asking for your Snapchat? Let's see. The Seven of Pentacles, waiting on results, patience, hard work, delayed success. To the High Priestess, secrets, mysteries, intuition, trusting your own intuition. And the Seven of Cups, too many options or commitment issues. Hi, Crystal. Support the channel. Become a member. What can I get for Crystal? Sure, Sophia. Why the High Priestess? The Wheel of Fortune. Fortune's turning in your favor. Good luck. You're welcome, Sophia. I don't want to be with you either, Elliot. I'm with someone else. Hi, Crystal. I have the Nine of Pentacles, luxury, self-sufficiency, financial gain, and solo pleasures. To the Star, hope, faith, inner clarity, miracles, being in the spotlight. And the Eight of Wands, speed, action, air travel, quick news coming in really quickly. I'm not getting a whole lot of regret, Crystal. I'm mainly picking up on your energy right now. Hi, Cyrene. I have the Knight of Pentacles, a reliable person who's patient and hardworking. To the Page of Pentacles, a patient kid, a new job, raise or money news. And the King of Swords, someone who's very intelligent, strategic, very intentional. Hi, Drashidi. Hi, Sukish. The Eight of Wands, speed, action, air travel, quick news coming in really quickly. To the Seven of Cups, too many options, commitment issues. And the Queen of Wands, a confident person who's very self-assured, the life of the party. Hi, Scorpja. What can I get for Scorpja? The Three of Swords, heartbreak, divorce, loss, separation, grief. To the Knight of Cups, a Prince Charming, romance, proposal, invitation. And the Six of Swords, a necessary transition, relocating or moving. I think Alan will reach out to you, Scorpja. Hi, Monroe. Monroe, I have the King of Wands, someone who's very courageous, bold, very charming. To the Six of Swords, a necessary transition, relocating or moving. And Death, Scorpio energy, a big transformation, willingness to break from the past. Hi, Chumba. Oh, thank you, Scorpja. Monroe, I don't see it at risk. Hi, Jada. I have the Hermit, solitude, going within for spiritual illumination, spiritual truth. To the Sun, material happiness, a joyful outcome, success. And the High Priestess, secrets, mysteries, intuition, trusting your own intuition. I'd say he was happy, Jada. What can I get for Drashidi? The Nine of Pentacles, luxury, self-sufficiency, financial gain, solo pleasures. To the Page of Swords, a gossip, spy, prying eyes, the truth. And the Ace of Wands, a new project, inspiration, the urge to create, also the SEX card. It's possible, Drashidi. I'm not sure when, though. Hi, Sana. These are the no, it's not at risk, Monroe. This deck is the Vincent van Gogh deck. Urvashi, please don't spam the chat. I got your question the first time around. I'm thinking it's kind of soon, Drashidi. I'll be right back, you guys. Thank you, Chumba. What can I get for Sana? The King of Pentacles, solid and practical leader, a wise investor. To the Three of Cups, a wedding celebration, a circle of support, friendships. And the Queen of Swords, someone who's very honest, very truthful, is very self-sufficient. I'd say he's going to return it in August or September, Sana. Tanisha wants the normal deck. L5, will Tanisha Bhakta and Shivam Raj Sinha get back together in a permanently committed relationship by 11/8/25? Breakup situation, no contact after the call on 1/8/25, normal deck. Yes, with the Nine of Cups, your wishes coming true, material abundance and good health. To the Hierophant, this is a maybe. Traditions, conventional expectations, conformity. Perhaps a higher level commitment like marriage. To a yes with the Six of Cups, nostalgia, good memories, innocence, reunions. Lily wants to know about future spouse. I have the Four of Pentacles, greed, desire for long-term security. To Judgment, a wake-up call, your life's purpose, reconciliation and forgiveness. To the Four of Wands, a marriage, celebration, homecoming, reunions, family and friends. Hi, Lisa. Lisa, I have the High Priestess, secrets, mysteries, intuition, trusting your own intuition. To the Ten of Swords, a betrayal, ending, feeling backstabbed. And the Eight of Pentacles, mastering your craft, enjoying your employment. Hi, Riza. What can I get for Urvashi? The Three of Swords, heartbreak, divorce, loss, separation, grief. To the Seven of Cups, too many options, commitment issues. And the Ten of Swords, an ending, a painful ending, feeling like you've been stabbed in the back. I think she definitely feels less than a princess. What can I get for Riza? The world, completing a goal, lesson, immigration, travel, celebrations. To the Four of Wands, a homecoming, celebration, family, friends, marriages. And Temperance, have patience, balance, moderation, self-control. Yes. Yes, Riza. How is Devin viewed in public? The Five of Pentacles, financial difficulties, financial adversity, financial loss. To the Magician, focus, creativity, turning visions into reality. And the Seven of Wands, self-defense, protecting against competitors. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Minion. What can I get for Minion? Hi, Ronnie. The world, completing a goal, lesson, immigration, travel, celebrations. To the Six of Wands, victory, celebration, circle of praise and acclaim. To the High Priestess, secrets, mysteries, intuition, trusting your intuition. I will, Tanisha, but that's probably the last time I'm going to answer questions for you. The Hierophant is a maybe. Yeah, Tanisha, I kind of wish you trusted me, but you don't trust me. Hi, TB. Sure, Minion. Hey, Catherine. I have the Seven of Pentacles. Patience, hard work, delayed success. Hi, Melody. Hi, Danielle. I have the King of Wands, a bold leader who's charming and courageous. To the Five of Pentacles, financial difficulties, financial loss. And the Ten of Swords, an ending, painful ending, feeling like you've been stabbed in the back. What can I get for does BF Simon female friends know I'm his girlfriend? The Eight of Wands, speed, action, air travel, quick news coming in. They should. To death, Scorpio energy. Well, you are a Scorpio, so you're showing up for yourself. This is a big change, transformation, willingness to break from the past. And the Three of Swords, heartbreak, divorce, loss, separation, grief. They might think that you're separated. Hi, Patricia. What can I get for Carla? Will AS reach out, and how does he feel about you? The Nine of Cups, wishes coming true, material abundance, and good health. To the Knight of Wands, very passionate person who's very lusty, free-spirited, very creative. And the Tower, unexpected change, disaster, upheaval. Hi, Minion. I think I just did your question. Hi, Roberto. Roberto, I have the Page of Cups, a studious kid, a new love, or volunteer work. Freshness, a lot of possibilities. To Temperance, have patience, balance, moderation, self-control. And the Knight of Swords, someone who's very ambitious, very determined, throws themselves in to get what they want. Yes, Roberto, I'm sure your wish will be granted. Hi, Amina. I have the Wheel of Fortune. Fortune's turning in your favor. Good luck. To the Knight of Swords, someone who throws themselves in to get what they want, someone who's very ambitious, very determined. And the Eight of Pentacles, mastering your craft, enjoying your employment. Yes, you'll get a new job this month. Oh, nice to see you smile, Jessica. Hi, Catherine. Is Anna furious? Yes, with the Queen of Wands. This is someone who's very confident, very attractive, very passionate, independent. To the Wheel of Fortune, fortune's turning in their favor, good luck. And the Seven of Cups, too many options, commitment issues, daydreaming or fantasizing, searching for a purpose. I'd say she's not happy right now. Hi, Divinely Violent. Five of Pentacles, financial loss, financial difficulties. To the Two of Wands, waiting, anticipating, making plans, travel plans. To the Hermit, solitude, going within for spiritual illumination, spiritual truth, taking time out to meditate. Hi, Patricia. The King of Cups, an emotionally supportive leader who's tolerant and empathetic. Patricia. Hi, Ronnie. Ronnie, I have the High Priestess, secrets, mysteries, intuition, trust your own intuition. To the Magician, focus, creativity, turning visions into reality. And the Four of Cups, apathy, feeling down or depressed. What can I get for Shanika? The Two of Wands, waiting on results, making a choice, travel plans. To the Devil, addiction, greed, envy, materialism, sexual lust. And the Nine of Cups, all of your wishes coming true, material abundance and good health. I believe so, Shanika. Patricia, I'm going to pull two more cards for you. Please donate if you'd like to ask a second question. Patricia, I have the Page of Pentacles, a patient kid, a new job, raise or money news. To the Six of Pentacles, generosity, giving and receiving help. Hi, Joa. Oh, wow. Breaking news. Lady Gaga leads this year. It must have been because of Abracadabra. I love that song. 12 nominations. That's awesome. Yeah, Minion, I'm getting sick of Tanisha's questioning me. It really bugs me a lot. Jessica, I had a great weekend. I'm having a lot of fun with someone I just met. I met a really nice person. The Lovers is a maybe too. Hi, Aprigita. Namaste. Hi, Images. Please don't spam the chat. Hi, Michael. Hi, Roshan. Catherine, I didn't skip you. Roberto, you didn't get skipped. Okay, if you spam the chat, I'm not answering your question if you spam the chat. What can I get for Joa? No, with the 5 of Cups. Loss, grief, sorrow, disappointment. To a yes with strength, unconditional love, self-respect, courage. And a yes with the Magician, focus, creativity, turning visions into reality. It's possible she wins her all 12. Hi, Leela. Leela, I have the devil, addiction, greed, envy, materialism, sexual lust. To the 3 of Cups, a celebration, a circle of support, friendships, a marriage. And the Knight of Cups, a Prince Charming, romance, proposal, or invitation. Yes, he'll reach out soon. What can I get for Tobias? The 5 of Wands, competition, rivalries, obstacles, sports. To the 6 of Cups, nostalgia, good memories, innocence, reunions. And the 4 of Swords, rest, retreat, renewal, solitude, recovery. He'll probably tell you to get some rest. What can I get for Images? The King of Pentacles, a solid and practical leader, a wise investor. To the High Priestess, secrets, mysteries, intuition, trust your own intuition. And the 9 of Wands, keeping and maintaining boundaries, perseverance, being very close to success, a test of faith, and standing your ground. Shanika, I read for you too. Hi, Lyra. The 9 of Wands, keeping and maintaining boundaries, perseverance. To the 9 of Swords, anxiety, worries, depression, nightmares. And the 2 of Cups, romantic love, partnership, proposal, or marriage. Hi, Unique. Unique, I have the 9 of Swords, anxiety, worries, depression, nightmares. To the Ace of Pentacles, a new job, promotion, new income. And Temperance, have patience, balance, moderation, self-control. In Bali, I'm not doing angel cards today. Hi, Roshan. The Eight of Swords, self-imposed restrictions, isolation, or imprisonment. To the Knight of Swords, someone who's very ambitious, throws themselves in to get what they want, very determined. And Judgment, a wake-up call, your life's purpose, reconciliation, and forgiveness. Hi, Dialect. I'm good. Hi, Brittany. Brittany, I have the Four of Wands, a homecoming celebration, family, friends, reunions, perhaps a marriage. To the Queen of Wands, someone who's very confident, self-assured, the life of the party. And the Page of Wands, an active kid, a new project or creative idea. Unique wants to know how that makes you feel. I answered them back to back, Melody. It's the yes, no deck, Tanisha. I'll be right back. Yeah, it's just a yes, no deck, that I got off Amazon. I think it's just called a tarot deck. Not yet, Chumba. Oh, I did eat. I had breakfast. I went to the pancake house and I had pancakes, eggs, and hash browns. Let's see, Melody. Yeah, it was really good, Chumba. Yeah, you might have to rewind, Melody. I have the Page of Wands, an active kid, a new project or creative idea. To the 10 of Wands, stress, exhaustion, too many burdens, job burnout. And the Empress, fertility, creation, pregnancy, abundance. I see you as a divine feminine. They're probably not going to mess with the Empress. Don't mess with the Empress. Hi, Riza. Hi, Willie. After I did your reading, Unique, I went on to someone else, so I can't elaborate on your reading. I'm sorry. Riza, I've already answered a question today. I don't skip questions, you guys. You guys miss your questions. What can I get for Willie? The Three of Cups, a celebration, a circle of support, friendships, wedding. To the Magician, focus, creativity, turning visions into reality. And the High Priestess, secrets, mysteries, intuition, trusting your own intuition. They're not really together cards, Unique, because they're separate. The Nine of Swords is in your past. You might have been experiencing some anxiety or depression. With the Ace of Pentacles, you could be starting a new job or perhaps getting money from another source. And Temperance is about bringing your relationship back into balance if there was any imbalance. Hi, Chelsea. I'm going to get time cards, Chelsea. Not in this lifetime. Next spring. Okay. And I have October. So by October, your interview is on the 3rd. Hi, Anna. I have a yes with the Empress, fertility, creation, pregnancy, abundance, good parenting. To a yes with the Queen of Pentacles. Someone who's nurturing, a healer, is very practical. A homebody is a financial provider. And the Six of Wands, yes, victory, success, being in the limelight. You definitely will, Chelsea. What can I get for Melody? How does BF Simon female friends feel about me being his girlfriend? The Sun, material happiness, joyful outcome, success. To the Six of Cups. This is nostalgia, good memories, innocence, reunions. And the Two of Cups, a relationship, romantic, a partnership, proposal, or marriage. I think they think that it's good that you guys are together. They're very happy for you. I think they're happy. Are you going to move in with Aquarius? Sure, Anna. Oh, no way, Melody. Yes, you will. With the Ten of Pentacles, leaving a legacy, retirement, or inheritance. To Temperance, have patience, balance, moderation, self-control. And the Four of Cups, apathy, feeling down or depressed. I still think you'll move in with him. Yes, Aisha. What can I get for Anna? Anna, Bobana, Nephi. The Knight of Wands, a lusty, free-spirited person who's very creative. To the Five of Pentacles, financial loss, financial difficulties. And the Emperor, a fatherly figure, someone who's in a position of authority, commands a lot of respect. Will Riza get a I'm sorry, Shannon. I have the Queen of Cups, someone who's very supportive, very nurturing, a healer. To the Five of Pentacles, financial difficulties. To the Chariot, action and change, a journey, perhaps a new vehicle. I think you will pass. I don't know if you'll get an A. Hi, Phoenix. What can I get for Mimbali? The Magician, focus, creativity, turning visions into reality. To the Empress, fertility, creation, pregnancy, abundance, good parenting. And the Four of Pentacles, greed, desire for long-term security. Hi, Aisha. I have the Queen of Cups, an emotionally supportive person who's a healer, very compassionate. To the Page of Swords, a gossip, spy, prying eyes, the truth. And the Devil, addiction, greed, envy, materialism, sexual lust. They're interested, but it's kind of based off of an obsession, Aisha. Hey, Phoenix. What can I get for Phoenix? The Page of Wands, an active kid, a new project or creative idea. To the Fool, a fresh new beginning, taking a chance, taking a risk, going on an adventure. And the Ten of Cups, family contentment, total love and support. Yes, what Chumba said, Shannon. Very sorry you're feeling that way. What can I get for Sasha? The Nine of Wands, keeping and maintaining boundaries, perseverance. To Judgment, a wake-up call, an inner calling, reconciliation and forgiveness. To the Ace of Cups, a new relationship, baby, proposal, or marriage. What can I get for Assad's current feelings towards their the Fool, a fresh new beginning, taking a chance, taking a risk, going on an adventure. To the Five of Wands, competition, rivalries, obstacles. And the Devil, addiction, greed, envy, materialism, sexual lust. Hi, Aisha. Riza. Yes, they will get karma. This is the Tower, unexpected disaster or upheaval. To the King of Pentacles, a solid leader, practical, a wise investor. And the Hanged Man, wisdom, self-sacrifice, getting a new perspective. Yes, they're going to have a Tower moment, Isha. Hi, Mikey. Why can't Riza focus? The King of Pentacles, a solid and practical leader, a wise investor. To the Five of Wands, competition, rivalries, obstacles, sports. And the Empress, fertility, creation, pregnancy, abundance, good parenting. Hey, E. How is my favorite person in Amsterdam? I only know one person, but... Hi, Neelam. I'm pretty good. No way. 14 hours? You trying to set a record? Let's see, Neelam. Wow, that's impressive. Neelam, I have the Eight of Swords, self-imposed restrictions, isolation, or imprisonment. To the Five of Wands, competition, rivalries, obstacles, and sports. And the Fool, a fresh new beginning, taking a chance, taking a risk, going on a journey. I don't see him coming back anytime soon, Neelam. Hi, Viella. Viella, I have the Ace of Swords, a new idea, mental clarity. To the Six of Pentacles, generosity, giving and receiving help. And the Six of Swords, a necessary transition, relocating or moving. What can I get for GSH? The Fool, a fresh new beginning, taking a chance, going on an adventure, taking a risk. To the Nine of Pentacles, luxury, self-sufficiency, financial gain, and solo pleasures. And Judgment, a wake-up call, your life's purpose, reconciliation or forgiveness. Yeah, don't burn yourself out. What can I get for Prajankta? If you donate, Devin, the Four of Cups, apathy, boredom, feeling down or depressed. To the Ace of Wands, new inspiration, the urge to create. And the Magician, focus, creativity, turning visions into reality. I think someone's trying to manifest the other person back into the other person's life. Hi, Daisy. Sure, Daisy. What can I get for Daisy? Strength, have courage, unconditional love, self-respect. To the High Priestess, secrets, mysteries, intuition, trust your own intuition. And the Eight of Pentacles, mastering your craft, enjoying your employment. What can I get for Sad Girl? The Wheel of Fortune. Fortune's turning in his favor. Good luck. Hi, Brenton. To the Four of Swords. Rest, retreat, renewal, solitude, recovery. And the World. Completing a goal, lesson, immigration, or travel, celebrations. Sounds like he probably just called 911 because he needed help. Usually that's why people call 911. He might have been going through. Oh no, Brenton. I'm sorry, sad girl. Looks like he needs his rest. It means that someone is manifesting the other person to come back into the other person's life. Prajanka. What can I get for Brenton? The Four of Wands, a homecoming celebration, family, friends, reunions, a marriage. To the Sun, material happiness, a joyful outcome, success. And the Queen of Wands, a confident person who's self-assured, the life of the party. You should be able to recover it, Brenton. Hi, George. George, I have the Fool, a fresh new beginning, taking a chance, going on an adventure, taking a risk. To Judgment, a wake-up call, your life's purpose, reconciliation, and forgiveness. To the Nine of Swords, anxiety, worries, depression, or nightmares. Hi, Queen Libra. Queen, I have the High Priestess, secrets, mysteries, intuition, trusting your own intuition. To the Page of Swords, a gossip, spy, prying eyes, the truth. And the Page of Pentacles, a patient kid, a new job, raise or money news. Yes, Queen Libra, I think you will get the job. Hi, Lexi. Hey, Kick It. I have the King of Swords, someone who's very intelligent, very strategic, very intentional. To the Nine of Swords, anxiety, worries, nightmares. And the Four of Cups, apathy, feeling bored, down, or depressed. What can I get for Kick It? The Seven of Pentacles, waiting on results, patience, hard work, delayed success. To Death, a new beginning, a transformation, willingness to break from the past, rebirth. And the Fool, a fresh new beginning, taking a chance, taking a risk, going on an adventure. Hi, Nico. Sure, Nico. Rizo, it's one question. Riza, it's one question per day. Otherwise, please donate for a second question. Hi, Yara. Do women find you attractive in public? Hi, Lamis. The Two of Pentacles, multitasking, weighing two different options. The Hanged Man, wisdom, self-sacrifice, getting a new perspective. And the Four of Wands, a homecoming celebration with family, friends, reunions, a marriage. I'd say they find you very attractive, Nico. What can I get for Lamis? The Four of Cups, apathy, boredom, feeling down or depressed. To the Empress, fertility, creation, pregnancy, abundance, good parenting. And the Six of Cups, nostalgia, good memories, reunions. What can I get for Yara? The Nine of Wands, persistence, keeping and maintaining boundaries, perseverance. To the Four of Pentacles, greed, desire for long-term security. And the Empress, fertility, creation, pregnancy, good parenting. What can I get for Natasha? The Eight of Pentacles, mastering your craft, enjoying your employment. To the Fool, a fresh new beginning, taking a chance, going on an adventure, taking a risk. To the Ace of Pentacles, a new job, promotion, new income. Sure, E. The Eight of Pentacles, mastering your craft, enjoying your employment. To the High Priestess, secrets, mysteries, intuition, trust your own intuition. And the Four of Cups, apathy, boredom, feeling down or depressed. Hi, Macaroni. Macaroni, I have the King of Swords, someone who's very intelligent, very intentional, very strategic. To the Ace of Swords, a new idea, mental clarity, a breakthrough, victory. And the Three of Cups, a circle of support, friendships, a celebration, perhaps a marriage. Hi, Zoe. The Ace of Wands, this is the SEX card, or a new project, a desire to create. To the Queen of Swords, someone who's completely honest, rigorously honest, self-sufficient. And the Eight of Pentacles, mastering your craft, enjoying your employment. I don't think he has any negative intentions towards you. Hi, Shirley. The Chariot, action and change, a journey, perhaps a new vehicle. To the Ace of Wands, they want to have sex or start a new project, inspiration, the urge to create. And the Nine of Swords, anxiety, worries, depression, nightmares. You've got them a little bit frustrated, Shirley. Hi, Yasha. Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that. I have to go turn the lights on. It's getting dark in here. Win, Yasha. Let's use time cards. There is no more time. It's in the future. And next full moon. Yeah, that's one of the cards. I know. Sorry, I'm yawning. Hi, Arusha. Thanks for liking the video. How soon? Let's use time cards for this. It's a waste of your time. April. And amazing chemistry, terrible timing. Hi, Prob. You're welcome, Arusha. Hi, B. I have the 10 of Wands. He's really stressed out, exhausted. This is job burnout. To Temperance, have patience, balance, moderation, self-control. And the World, completing a goal, lesson, immigration, travel, celebrations. It doesn't look like it's family related, but he is stressed out for some reason. P. We're only 8 more watch hours away from getting commercials. Isn't that crazy, you guys? Hi, Zora. The Four of Cups, apathy, feeling down or depressed. To the Page of Swords, a gossip, spine eyes, prying eyes, the truth. And the Two of Cups, a romantic love, partnership, proposal, or marriage. Looks like you're gonna feel better towards the end of the week. If you'd like to support the channel, become a member. I'm going to make a quick phone call. I'll be right back. Hi, Freya. Hi, Amor. Hi, S. Leela. Hi, Sanyan. What can I get for Freya? The Page of Cups, a studious kid, a new love, or volunteer work. To the Emperor, a fatherly figure, someone who's in a position of authority, commands a lot of respect. And the Seven of Pentacles, waiting on results, patience, hard work, delayed success. I don't think she's jealous of you. I don't think you need to ignore her. Is Adrian going to be a dad? The Two of Pentacles, multitasking, weighing two different options. To the Tower, unexpected change, disaster, upheaval. And the Empress, fertility, creation, pregnancy, abundance, good parenting. Yes, he is going to be a dad. Will Sanyan get the Fidelity Scholarship? Yes, with the Queen of Pentacles, someone who's very capable, very resourceful, mainly interested in domesticity and fertility. The Wheel of Fortune, fortune's turning in your favor, good luck. And the Lovers, a deep connection, the strength of two, partnership. I think you will, Sanya. What can I get for a more? The Fool, a fresh new beginning, taking a chance, going on an adventure. To the Lovers, a deep connection, the strength of two together. And the Five of Pentacles, financial difficulties, financial loss. What can I get for B? The Moon, illusions, fears, confusions, not having to trust your own intuition, B. To the Queen of Swords, someone who's completely honest, rigorously honest, self-sufficient. And the Eight of Pentacles, mastering your craft, enjoying your employment. You're welcome, S. Leela. I speak my truth. Sure, Patricia. I'm good. I have the Six of Swords, a necessary transition, relocating or moving. To the High Priestess, secrets, mysteries, intuition, trust your own intuition. And the Eight of Pentacles, mastering your craft, enjoying your employment. No, I didn't, but it kind of looks like I did, doesn't it? I speak my truth. I just brushed it out really well. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's a really nice compliment. If you'd like to support the channel, please become a member. There's 3 different levels that you can choose from. Hi, Amy. Hi, Dolly. Sure, Amy. Oh my gosh. By the end of the week, going too fast, slow down, take your time. And December, I think December is going to be a good month for all of us financially. I have a feeling that in the winter months, things are going to get good. Dolly, you will reconcile with this person. I have judgment, forgiveness, reconciliation, a wake up call, your life's purpose. To the Queen of Swords, someone who's very intelligent, very truthful, very honest, self-sufficient. And the High Priestess, secrets, mysteries, intuition, trust your own intuition. What can I get for unique? The Five of Pentacles, there could be some financial difficulties, unique. To the Moon, there's a lot of insecurities, fear, needing to trust your own intuition. And Judgment. At some point, I think you will forgive him for something. Maybe forgive him for being away from you and your daughter. I don't think he's going to keep letting his mom do that. Yes, Dolly, it's a yes. Oh, no worries, B. Darling, it's one question per day. Hi, universe. I have the Page of Cups, a studious kid, a new love, or volunteer work. To the Eight of Pentacles, mastering your craft, enjoying your employment. And the Knight of Wands, a lusty, free-spirited person who's very creative. He still cares about you, universe. You're welcome. He ignores you. Oh. Well, that's not a good sign. Hi, it's me. Sure. The Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, skill, quality, and craftsmanship. To the Moon, unforeseen problems, voluntary changes, having to trust your own intuition. And the Two of Cups, romantic love, partnership, proposal, and marriage. I'll be right back. I'm back. Hi, Samaya. Hey, Phantom. The day's going pretty good. I could really use a Diet Coke, though. I'm really jonesing for a Diet Coke. Samaya. The Three of Cups, they want to get married. This is a celebration, a circle of support, friendships. To the Page of Swords, a gossip, spy, prying eyes, someone spying in on you. And the Six of Swords, a necessary transition, relocating or moving, or perhaps just taking a vacation. Sure, Phantom. Don't forget you can become a member by clicking the join button. You can join at the Empress level, the High Priestess level, or the Magician level. I suggest subscribing at the High Priestess level. Phantom, we have the Ten of Cups, family contentment, total love and support. To the Hanged Man, wisdom, self-sacrifice, getting a different perspective. And the Sun, material happiness, a joyful outcome, success. I think that was the best reading I've ever given you. That was a very nice reading. Yes, this person will be taking action severe. Hi, Drew. Can you tell me Akshita's feelings for me? You're blocked. The King of Wands, a bold leader who's charming and courageous. To the Page of Pentacles, a patient kid, a new job, raise or money news. And the Seven of Swords, dishonesty, theft, betrayal, running away. You missed me, E. I miss you. I wish I wish we were doing a live together. That's what I wish for. More collabs with E. Stefania. What can I get for Mun? The Emperor, a fatherly figure, someone who's in a position of authority, commands a lot of respect. To Justice, cause and effect, win-win solutions, the truth comes out. And the Seven of Swords, theft, betrayal, dishonesty, running away. Hey, little bit. I'm sorry to hear that, little bit. Just one, Lil? The Two of Swords, it's time to make a compromise or a decision. You're at a crossroads right now. That's okay, a little bit. You don't have to pay me every day. Donations are always welcome, though. Yeah, I was thinking you kind of already knew that. Do you want me to pull more cards? I feel like we should pull a few more cards. Maybe there's something you don't see. You're about to complete a goal or lesson, immigration or travel, celebrations. This is a really great card for if you're going to be like graduating, or I don't know, maybe you're learning a new skill or a lesson. And the Page of Pentacles, a patient kid, a new job, raise or money news. So that's good fortune, a little bit. Maybe some new money coming in. I do take super chats, Elaine. I prefer PayPal right now because YouTube hasn't sent me any money yet. That doesn't help a little bit. Oh. Forever and a day. It's gonna take like, gosh, I don't know, it could take more weeks. And I've been doing this for over a month now. Sure, Elaine. Oh, you're welcome, a little bit. They send every month, but you have to hit a threshold of $100. And according to them, I haven't hit it, even though my analytics say that they owe me at least $500 before taxes. And then they have to take taxes out. So I'm probably only going to get like 300 of the 500. Sure, Elaine. Affiliate marketing. Yeah, it is bad. I have the Six of Wands victory. It would bring you into the spotlight. It would bring you praise and acclaim. To the Fool, it would be a fresh new start, starting all over again. The Fool, going on an adventure. And the Eight of Pentacles, you'd be very good at what you do. This is mastering your craft, enjoying your employment. Buy you a cup of coffee a little bit. I'm actually broke. Yes. I think it's more like 70%. I think taxes takes out a big chunk. Yeah, if you send me money on PayPal, it's much better. Chime is free. Wow. Nope, it's the same live melody. Day, didn't I already answer your question, or am I just confusing that with a different Day because your name is Day? My apologies. I will a little bit. I have the Queen of Cups, someone who's very nurturing, very compassionate, very tolerant, empathetic. To the Five of Wands, competition, rivalries, obstacles, and sports. And justice, cause and effect, win-win solutions, the truth comes out. You're welcome, Elaine. What are Warthan's feelings for me right now? The Four of Wands, a homecoming celebration, family, friends, perhaps a marriage. To the Three of Wands, teamwork, commerce, expansion, and travel. And the Two of Cups, romantic love, partnership, proposal, or marriage. Sure. Oh, bye a little bit. Have a great day. I have the Devil, addiction, greed, envy, materialism, sexual lust. To the Eight of Wands, speed, action, air travel, love letters coming in really quickly. To the Four of Pentacles, greed, desire for long-term security. To the Page of Pentacles, a patient kid, a new job, raise, or money news. To the Hierophant, traditions, conventional expectations, conformity, perhaps a higher level commitment like marriage. And the Two of Cups, a romantic love, partnership, proposal, or marriage. What can I get for Strawberry? The Page of Pentacles, a patient kid, a new job, raise, or money news. To the King of Swords, someone who's very intelligent, strategic, very intentional. And the Fool, a fresh new start, going on an adventure, taking a risk. Hi, Zareen. Hi, Bird. Bird, I have the magician, focus, creativity, turning visions into reality. Hi, Patsy. To the Eight of Swords, self-imposed restrictions, isolation, or imprisonment. And the Page of Swords, a gossip, spy, prying eyes, the truth. Yeah, that was for you, Bird. Just a second, Zareen. What can I get for Zareen? The Knight of Swords, someone who's very ambitious, throws themselves in to get what they want. To the Queen of Cups, a nurturing person, motherly type, very compassionate, a healer. And the Chariot, action and change, a journey, perhaps a new vehicle. It looks like they're just doing it because they can. What can I get for Patsy? The Eight of Pentacles, mastering your craft, enjoying your employment. To the Queen of Pentacles, a capable woman who's very resourceful, mainly interested in domesticity and fertility. And the Page of Wands, a patient, or I'm sorry, an active kid, a new project or creative idea. Zareen, the answer to your question. Because he's kind of acting like a Knight of Swords, someone who's just really ambitious. He just like is throwing himself into it. Because he wants to start all over with you. Hi, New Life. What can I get for New Life? The world, completing a goal, lesson, immigration, travel, celebrations. To the Two of Swords, it's time to make a decision or compromise. And the Chariot, action and change, a journey, perhaps a new vehicle. Elham, I think I'm going to get time cards for your question. Oh, you're welcome, Patsy. I am glad that it resonates with you today. I have next winter, September, and you have the power to create the timing by taking action, meaning you can send a message before they send a message. Hi, Piku. Oh, you're welcome, Elham. The Page of Swords, someone's gossiping or spying on each other. To the Two of Swords, it's time to make a decision or a compromise. And the Eight of Pentacles, mastering your craft, enjoying your employment. Hi, Venus. The Seven of Swords, they could be dishonest. This is theft, betrayal, running away. To the Ten of Swords, an ending, betrayal, feeling stabbed in the back. And the Six of Cups, you'll eventually be with someone from your childhood that reminds you of being a child. This is nostalgia, good memories, innocence, and reunions. Yeah, that was for you, Venus. Hi, Guided. Oh, miss you too. Let's see. It wasn't the 8 of Cups. It was the 6 of Cups, Venus. Yes, someone in your past cheated on you. I have the King of Wands, a bold leader who's charming and courageous. To the 3 of Cups, you're going to have something to celebrate. This could be a new job, a marriage, celebration, circle of support, friendships. And the Page of Pentacles, a patient kid, a new job, raise or money news. Yes, guided. You'll get a new job next month. Hi, A. So Taurus or Leo? The Leo. I'm getting the Leo, A. With the Ace of Pentacles, a new job, promotion, new income. And for the Taurus, the 4 of Swords, rest, retreat, renewal, solitude, recovery. So it's more likely the Leo. Hi, Pizza. For second questions, please donate to the channel. Pizza, I have the 7 of Swords. This is dishonesty, theft, betrayal, running away. To the 4 of Wands, a homecoming, celebration, family, friends, reunions, a marriage. And the 8 of Pentacles, mastering your craft, enjoying your employment. Oh, did you, Jasmine? I so appreciate you for doing that. How did you make a donation? Oh, I got it, Jasmine. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Let me know what your question is, Jasmine, and I'll pull 6 cards for you. What can I get for Aman? The 5 of Swords, conflict, adversity, disagreements or arguments. To the 8 of Cups, withdrawal, retreat, moving on, abandonment, change of course. And the 7 of Wands, self-defense, protecting against competitors. Jasmine, you still here? Oh, good. Jasmine, I have the 10 of Pentacles. This is leaving a legacy, retirement, or inheritance. You're set to be very wealthy or well off. To the Knight of Wands, a lusty, free-spirited person who's very creative, Sagittarius energy. To the Empress, fertility, creation, pregnancy, abundance, good parenting. You might be getting pregnant sometime soon. To the Three of Cups, you might also be getting married soon. This is a celebration, a circle of support, friendships. And then I got the marriage card again. A homecoming celebration, family, friends, reunions, a marriage. And the Moon, confusion, illusions, not seeing things clearly, having to trust your own intuition. I think with a fire sign, Jasmine, I think with this Knight of Wands, it could be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. Or it could be a Virgo. Yeah. Oh, wow. Those were great cards, Jasmine. I wish those were my cards for the day. But they're your cards for the day. They were too good. Yeah, we got a lot of soulmate energy going on in this reading, and motherhood. Can't forget the Empress showed up. Hi, Shraddha. The King of Pentacles, a solid and practical leader, a wise investor. To the Queen of Pentacles, your divine counterpart. The King and Queen are showing up as a divine union. The King is a wise investor. The Queen is very domestic, very fertile, very capable and resourceful. And the Page of Cups, a studious kid, a new love, or volunteer work. Kind of like a romance, but it being kind of a childish romance with the page. Hi, Emil. Emil, I have the Page of Pentacles, a patient kid, a new job, raise, or money news. The Page of Swords, a gossip, spy, prying eyes, the truth. And the Ten of Pentacles, leaving a legacy, retirement, or inheritance. I think you guys could get back together to have a happy family. Oh, is that right, Shraddha? Huh. What can I get for Irene? The star, number 17, having hope, faith, inner clarity, miracles, being in the spotlight. The strength card, unconditional love, self-respect, courage. And the Four of Pentacles, greed, desire for long-term security. Yeah, I said it. Happy family. What can I get for Lammas? Sure, Shari. I have memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. To a bluff, pretending, mass exaggeration. And he's your twin flame, your mirroring, sharing feelings, reflection. I'd say he will if he's your twin flame, Lammas. What can I get for Shari? The Eight of Pentacles, mastering your craft, enjoying your employment. To the Two of Pentacles, multitasking, weighing two different options. And Temperance, number 14, have patience, balance, moderation, self-control. Hi, Manoush. Manisha. Hi, Manisha. I have loyalty, trusting, reliability, believing. To one day, someday, somewhere, another time. And spying, social network, information, ways. I'm not getting twin flame, but he is showing that he's loyal. Hi, Saloni. You're welcome, Manisha. What can I get for Saloni? The Seven of Cups, they're treating you like an option. They have commitment issues. To the King of Swords, someone who's very intelligent, very strategic, very intentional. And the Five of Swords, disagreements, conflicts, arguments. Hi, Pastel. I'm okay. Pastel, I have the Seven of Cups. He might be treating you like an option, like he has commitment issues. To the King of Wands, a bold leader who's charming and courageous. And the Five of Swords, conflict, violence, abusive relationships. I'm seeing a lot of conflict come out in the last two reads. You're welcome, Miss. Is it Mr. Sutar, or do they not say that in India? You're welcome, Pastel. Oh, good night, Chumba. Oh, good night. Sweet dreams.